Judge Vonderby, court is now in session. Judge, this is the case of the Pearsons.
Thank you.
All right, buckle up. This isn't just a custody dispute. This is about to turn into a financial chess match. And trust me, one of these players already made a move the judge is not going to like.
You all may be seated. Ms. Pearson, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, we had been together for a really long time. About 4 years ago, we decided to adopt a child, and she broke up with me about 4 years ago. About 2 years ago.
Here's where things get serious. Once you legally adopt a child, you're locked into responsibility. This isn't optional. The court doesn't care about the breakup. It cares about the child's support.
And stop paying child support. And so I have had all the responsibility of our daughter, and she barely comes around.
That's really not.
Ma'am, let her finish. You will have your opportunity to speak.
Okay.
Okay, I can roll my eyes too. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
She never sees our daughter, and
Did you catch that? She changed jobs right when child support came up. Yeah. Judges see this move all the time, and it usually doesn't end well.
recently she just changed jobs. She was making a lot of money, and she just dropped jobs so that, because right when I started talking to her about child support, she changed jobs because she wanted to make sure that she wasn't ever going to have to pay anything more than what
Okay,
she
ma'am,
would-
where do you used to work?
I was a teacher.
Okay. How much were you making as a teacher?
Oh, I think around 40,000.
Are you sure about that?
Well,
Because based on the paperwork that you provided, your teacher's salary was $55,000 a year.
that doesn't include what I put into profit sharing.
Is that true or not?
55?
$55,000. Your documents are correct, right?
Okay, that's probably true.
Okay, it's not a probably.
That's
You
true.
submitted it. Thank you.
Okay,
$55,000 a year. How much are you making now? Like, where are you working at now?
Well, I'm working at a store as a clerk, and I'm making 30,000 a year now.
Okay. And you said you're a teacher, so
Yes.
what type of degrees do you have for that?
I have a degree in economics,
Okay. You have one degree or you have multiple degrees?
and I have my master's in accounting.
You have a master's in accounting and you're working as a clerk?
A master's degree. Working retail? That's not just a career shift, that's a legal red flag. Courts call this intentional underemployment, and it's basically waving a giant warning sign at the judge.
Yes.
What are you doing at this job?
Well, I help people find clothes.
Like a retail
Yes.
clerk?
Yes.
Ma'am, you have a master's degree.
Yes.
Did-
But I don't have to make all that money
No, you.
if I'm just going to give it all away anyway.
So let me get something straight. She's deliberately, what you're saying is she's deliberately working at this retail job. Now I get it.
I can do
You know,
any job I want.
You know what? Your character is not looking very cute to me at all because you have tried to.
And there it is, the moment the judge connects the dots. Let me ask you this. Do you think she planned this or just thought she could outsmart the system?
To misrepresent to me what is really going on in this case. You stopped working as a teacher so you would not have to pay that higher amount in child support. Is that not the case?
Well,
Is that not the case?
we discussed it, and she didn't seem to have an objection. And I just thought I was paying enough.
No.
And when I talked to my daughter, she loves me more anyway, and she should come live with me. And I know that's not a matter for this court.
Right, that's definitely not a matter for what we're here on today because based on what we've already discussed, the child lives with her, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and you're not providing any type of financial support anymore, correct?
I provide emotional support all the time. The child.
You know what, that is not, you cannot quantify emotional support. Stop it. I'm just going to go on with what I need to do because you obviously came here to play games today.
No, my baby
Yes,
loves me.
you did.
She loves me more
And your
than
baby
she loves
needs
her.
money.
This right here is the core of every child support case. It's not about the parent's drama. It's about the child's needs, and the court will always prioritize that over excuses.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yes,
Your
ma'am.
baby needs money, and you want to do what's in her best interest. So what I'm going to do, how long ago did she stop working as a teacher? Was it recent?
Yes.
How
just
recent?
6 months ago.
6 months ago?
Yes.
No, ma'am. Your child support is going to be set.
This is called imputing income. The judge is basically saying, I don't care what you choose to earn, I care what you're capable of earning. And that changes everything.
At that $55,000, because
What?
it sounds like you are intentionally underemployed, so you do not have to pay a higher amount in child support, and that is ridiculous because you're not cheating her, you're cheating your child. So based on $55,000 a year, I have your gross at $4,583.33. Is there a reason your mouth is open? Do you need some water?
I just can't believe you're being so mean.
Oh, I'm not being mean at all, ma'am. You, on the other hand, are being mean. You deliberately stopped working. You have a master's degree and you went to a retail store so you would not have to pay for your daughter.
Well, that's my prerogative.
Well, you know, it is my prerogative to read these numbers out to you. Keep listening. So I have your net at $3,794.48. Who carries health insurance for the child?
I do.
You
I do
do?
everything.
Based on this, I see health insurance at $1,200 a month.
Well,
Ma'am, where do you work?
I work for the airlines,
Okay.
and the $1,200 is for me and the child.
Okay.
The child portion is $400.
Okay,
That's
I'm seeing
ridiculous,
that. I'm seeing
isn't
that.
it? That
No, it's
can't be
ridiculous
true.
that you're not paying. But guess what? You're getting ready to pay now, and you're going to repay whatever the amount is for the child. Well, $400.
She doesn't even love our daughter. She loves her 4 cats
Ma'am.
more than our daughter.
Ma'am, you know what?
How would you know
That
you
is not,
never see
excuse
our
me.
daughter?
The two of you will address me, and that is not an issue for this court. Nobody cares about what's going on with the cats. We care about
Okay.
what's going on with the child. No offense to your cats. That's not what I mean. I mean in terms of calculating this child support. So, health insurance, you're going to be responsible for reimbursing that. So I have your child support obligation at $758.90 plus $400 for the monthly health insurance.
And just like that reality hits over $1,000 a month, this is exactly why trying to game the system can backfire hard.
Comes out to $1,158.90.
Am I paying the whole $400 a month, or is she paying any of it?
Did you hear me put you on a payment plan for that? If you didn't, you're paying the full amount, $1,158.90. And I need you to close your mouth, 'cause I just don't understand why you're looking so confused right now. Child support is based on the calculation. Okay? Is there anything further?
I'm not making that much anymore.
Well, but you just testified, right?
Right.
That you intentionally are working at a lower paying job, right?
Right.
Okay, so
That word discretion is powerful. It means the judge has the authority to make the call based on fairness. And right now, fairness is not on her side.
I have the discretion to set your child support at that same amount that you were making as a teacher, because you can make more than what you're currently making as a clerk.
Well,
If
I
there's
didn't know
nothing,
that.
well, you know now. If there's nothing further,
Case closed and lesson learned. You can change jobs. You can change income. But you can't change your responsibility to your child. Try to dodge it and the court will correct it.
you all are dismissed.
Well, can you make her come see the baby, our child?
I can't make her, but ma'am, please go visit with the child. Do not punish the child because you're upset. Are you mad at the cats? I mean, don't punish the
I don't wanna be
child.
around the cats. Can you put the cats away when
Yes.
I come?
Ma'am,
It's
put the
okay.
cats away so she can
Yes.
come visit with the
Then I'll
child.
come visit.
Thank
Yes.
you. You all are
It's
dismissed.
sad. It's sad.
So now this is where it gets even more interesting because what just happened in court. It's actually backed by solid legal principles that apply in real life cases every day.